with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
George Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And another ball. Ohtani in his 9th season, 31 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
And a swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
In the air to left center, Hernandez has a beat on it, takes it in for the out. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Siggy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bugs to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
Nathan Lucas, the next to hit, takes ball one. In the air, left field. Full extension, makes the catch. What a play!
Really nice job of tracking that one down. I noticed some initial hesitation, ball off the bat. Didn't look like he got a great read, but he made up for it by closing on it quickly, laid out, and hauled it in.
2 down, bases empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit next.
That's the ball.
The 1-0. Just missed.
Up.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck.
You got time. Run roll double. 2 bases.
Double.
That was loud contact and a no-doubt double off the bat. I didn't know it was going to land in the bullpen, though, and he's really improving his accuracy out there. It's almost like he tried to do it.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. And that is out of play.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter out.
Man at second. That would call a strike. And it's on 2. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here in Milwaukee. And the starter for Toronto, Kevin Gausman. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they don't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable
skips into dirt. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Three and two now. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And there's one down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience singing.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Just a simple ball. Eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball go, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So now it's Freddie Freeman.
That's the ball.
Pajes leads off first with one away. And another ball. A little out front there as he swings through it. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Got him. Out. Number two.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Here's Mookie Betts now. High fly ball, right field. Lucas settles underneath it. And that is the third out of the inning. One left for LA. Scoreless after one. Back here at American Family Field. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And a big swing and a miss. That's too low. Ball one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The high heat, too much on that one.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement. One of my favorite Ernie Clement notes. He got his most recent glove, the one he played the 25 season with, off of eBay. A woman from Japan sent it to him. I asked, what'd you put in the search engine? He said, used Mizuno infielder's glove.
The fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Ball one.
That's to third, Muncy. Now he launches a throw over his head. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
That's a dangerous throw for the first baseman to try to handle right there. Exposed him to a potential collision, and we've all seen some of the ugly ones over the years on plays similar to that one. So it's great nothing came out of that other than the throwing error.
One out, runner at second. Alejandro Kirk digs in now. And there's a foul ball. To the left side, but it is well foul. And at second. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike three.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there. And it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
At the plate, Jonathan Ponce. Fastball for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Ohtani, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. No score here in the second.
Ball two.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
That one off the mark, ball 3. The Blue Jays looking to strike first here in the top of the second. And ball
Thank you,
4
mate.
to a board. Here's Andres Jimenez. This
No.
is again 5 in a row. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone, so they still got both their challenges. First and second, 2 down. That one in triple digits.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Strike 3, it's a strikeout for Shohei.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Bottom of the second, here come the Dodgers. No score. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Chop to third. Okamoto. On to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Here's Kyle Tucker. to the third with no score. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, George Springer. There's a strike. This one chopped to the ground, but foul. 0-2 down.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just a wasted pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out. The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next pitch is outside. To the right side. The throw into second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So, pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Lucas in the box now. Takes strike one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Man at second. Yeah, foul ball. Top of the third, no score. Fights it off, you'll see another. This one in the air right field. And a superb diving catch. What a play. And wow, what a great diving catch, Ziggy. Statcast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
Well, that's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays. And right there, he's done it again.
So now, with one away and a man at second, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Springer around third. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day. And a nice job of turning that one around.
One down. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game has run now, doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. In the dirt. That one to first. Dives and it can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out first time. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
At the ball.
In the air to left center. Hernandez on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. When they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, it's now 1-0. Back here in Milwaukee, as we go to the last of the 3rd, Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swinging a foul straight back. Good job to fight that one off.
Oh.
Bounce it off, still 1-2. Just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
In the dirt, we'll count now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And it's gone! That's worth the price of admission. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. He kept swinging and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Hooligan. He just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. You got to play with that high fastball, and look how his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Absolutely crushed that pitch.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Dalton rushing, the next to hit. That one misses, and it's 1-0.
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And the 1-0. That one fouled off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the 3rd.
At the ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
On the ground at first. Guerrero steps on the bag, one away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Bumpy.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And that'll do it. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even now at 1-1. Back here at American Family Field. And now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. Foul off down the right side.
Well, these Blue Jays showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts.
We'll take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter's going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
In steps the man they call Captain Kirk. 0 for 1, he struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. Kirk measures 5 feet 8 inches, 27 years old, and he's a native of Mexico.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now on a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen down his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Throw on to Freeman. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So digging in, Jonathan Place. And that's outside. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Edman slings to first. That ends the frame. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Tied 1-1. Bottom of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers do a great job moving, just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient bats out. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Challenge from behind the dish here. Didn't miss by too much, but it'll stay a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Fouls one off. 2-2.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
The 2-2. Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one. Let's take a look at his pitch usage in this one, Siggy.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer move, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's limited the damage so far. Nothing too bad. Might stick with this approach.
Betts jumps out of the way of ball 1. drops it on the dive to his knee, the throw, and very nicely done for the out.
Nice diving stop right there. He gets the out. Great reactions. Excellent job of finishing the play with a nice, easy throw.
Here's Muncy to hit. Grounded out his first time up. Just missed. All tied up. We're here at the bottom of the fourth. The next pitch misses, and that's ball two.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. Better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the bull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
Next one misses, and now 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 3 balls and a strike. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Muncy wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball, and the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Muncy off of first with 2 away. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
The 0-2. Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line to left. And it stays fair. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And now a very big at bat for Kyle Tucker. Two aboard, 2 outs. Punch out to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez. That one fouled off.
Well, these Jays looking to string together better bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Back to the leadoff spot, the Blue Jays lineup. Here's George Springer, 1 for 2.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Ooh, Baez. Can't really take the gun off the bat, partner.
2. Pitch
That's the
misses
ball.
there, and the count's full. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. Catcher challenge will take another look. So the call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. It appears Dave Roberts is going to dig into his bullpen as he comes out of the dugout to make the change. Ohtani will depart, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Evan Phillips.
Still pretty early in the ballgame, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Go ahead, run on base. Nathan Lucas now at the plate.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
Oh,
One away. Tie game. Go ahead, run stands at first. And that misses. And that's ball 2. Ground ball to the right side. To Betts at second for 1. Double play. What a win, Billy Dan Hill. Doesn't do it here this half. Last half of the 5th coming up. All time 1-1. Back here in Milwaukee. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park.
that's inside.
That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That one's spoiled, and they count now 2-1. Fastball for a strike. Next up for
Fastball.
upstairs. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. 1 up, 1 down.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, times that play left field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 1, he grounded out to first his last time.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And a foul ball.
oh,
Ripped to third. Throws to first in time. Whole half of the 5th inning moving along. 2 quick outs.
Fastball threw right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. That one lifted to left. Clase on his way over. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We're through 5. All tied 1-1. Back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game.
Can I tell you about the sun? Can I make you believe that in the summer when they burn it, don't burn out the leaves? Look at me staying up, keeping the healthy sheen. That's how our function could be. Strongest production would be. We come on time of the band. Music composed with a jam. L-O-V-E, love.
Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
That's ripped, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now, Kazuma Okamoto. He's grounded out a couple of times. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Tap back to the mound. Slinging it to first in time. And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Evan Phillips out of the game. And it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Will Klein takes over on the mound. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Into the outfield, base hit. Vladdy coming around third. Can't blow it cleanly. He will score and they take the lead.
Big swing of the bat right there to give him the lead. That was clutch. Nice job keeping it there as he turned on it down the line. And once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
So runner at second. He gets the intentional walk here and now will force it any base with 2 gone. So up next for Toronto, Jonathan Clase.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Right through there for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Jack Dreyer, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Stewart getting loose as well. First and second, 2 down. And we're the top half of the 6th.
pitch coming.
2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Into center. Grabs it on the run. And that's the 3rd out. The Jays push across a run on this double. And it's now a 2-run ball game. Back here at American Family Field, bottom of the 6th inning. Andy Pappas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one inside. Ball 1.
That's a ball.
And
No,
another
that's a
ball.
ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Freddie Freeman up next for the Dodgers. Here's a 3-0. And there's the automatic. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one down. Here's Freddie Freeman down. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Deal 1. And that is out of play.
Ball. Whoa.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. The relay, not gonna get him. He's in there.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. And fouled off. The Dodgers with the go-ahead run at the plate here at the bottom of the 6th. And Mookie takes. Toronto's bullpen with some action. Louis Varland, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Rogers also getting ready. A 1-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Guerrero takes it himself. 2 gone now.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to